Yo, 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 what's up? We in the madhouse. We getting mad deep. I'm back with Kenny and who we got today.
Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Kenny Malice, also known as Southwest Connected on Instagram. You're back on the coolest podcast west of the Mississippi. This is Mad Deep Media. What's up, everybody? I'm here, joined by none other than the GOAT.
Yes, sir.
Rick.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today, brother?
Yes, sir. YungRickFoxx in the building.
YungRickFoxx, baby. Let's get this
noise,
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, how are you? How you doing? I haven't talked to you in a couple months.
Right.
Last time when I met you at your studio.
Yeah.
I think it was just out of happenstance. I think me and the homie happened to like go there.
Yes, sir.
For another reason. Then we just happened to meet you there. Oh, it was for your music video shoot.
Yeah. I was shooting a music video. Yeah.
Keisha, right?
Yeah, with Keisha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shooting a music video with Keisha,
Right.
and y'all pulled up. It was all love. So, we got the video done. We started vibing and stuff. So, we just building on that moment.
Fire.
Yeah.
So how long you been at that spot?
In June, we made a year, so I've been there about a year, and we just moved from downtown. We was on Vermont, Washington first.
Okay.
And so now we in North Hollywood now, 1111 Studios, you feel me?
Fire.
Yeah.
Shout out 1111 Studios. And then
Yes,
also,
sir.
let the people know who you're here with. Who are these your friends right here?
Yeah, these gentlemen right here, these are my artists. This is Young Capra, and this is Jen, you feel me, from Maryland and Texas. They fresh out here, 2 months. They've been out here, they came straight from the streets and straight to the studio. So
you guys are from all over. Where you from again?
I'm from Miami.
You're from Miami?
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Damn, so all you guys are not from out here.
Nah,
Whoa.
transplant life.
How do you guys like California compared to like your I guess where you guys are originally from? I guess we could start with you, Rick.
Yeah.
How do you like LA compared to Miami? Because they're kind of similar in a way.
Yeah, they're very similar. A lot. The lifestyle is very similar, but California is way better for just what I'm trying to do with the music and everything. So
Fire.
I like it here.
There's not a big music scene like that out there in Miami. Like
Yeah.
it's not like
It's huge. It's a big music scene, but over here is like more entertainment. Like it's easier to do from the music to
Right.
entertainment and to all the other stuff.
Yeah, because it's like the hub out here.
Exactly. So like Miami's more so just like if I was doing music there, then it's just music. Where here I could slide into so many other like avenues, and
Okay.
you feel me?
Fire. What
Shake
about you, bro?
Shit, it's like a different world, bro. Like,
Maryland, the East Coast, right? Yeah. So like, how do you compare that to over here?
it's just a different world. Like, it's just totally different, bro. Like, we was outside before we came in this bitch, and I was like, bro, this shit's so pretty, bro. Like,
Yeah.
'cause I'm from Maryland and shit. It's like gray as hell.
I've never been over there. Do you guys have mountains over there?
Huh?
You guys have
yeah,
mountains?
a little type shit, but it's nothing like this shit, bro. It's just
Yeah.
a different vibe out here.
Because here you could go to like the snow, the desert, and the beach all in like the same day, like in
Hell
springtime.
no.
Go see some stuff.
Maybe in
Exactly.
Cali, but not Maryland. Not
Yeah.
Nah.
What about you, bro? What about Texas? Like, how is Texas different from out here?
Over here is beautiful.
What part of Texas are you from?
Fort Worth.
Oh, okay, that's like North Texas, like next to Dallas.
Yeah, next to Dallas.
Okay, got you.
Really,
Shout
you don't
out-
see anybody
shout
walking
out Fort
outside. Like,
Worth.
over here, everybody's active. Everybody's
Yeah.
fast paced. Like that's why I fuck with LA. This shit's nice.
Yeah, Texas seems cool, bro. I've never been out there, but I've always wanted to go out there to try like some real deal barbecue. Because out here, like they have some good
They got
barbecue,
that. They got that.
but how's like the? Are you Hispanic?
Yeah.
How do you like the Mexican food over here, as opposed to the Mexican food in
I'm too
Texas?
broke to try it right here.
Damn.
I haven't even dabbled in it yet.
For now.
For now.
For now, yeah, absolutely, fire.
For now.
So, what do you? So, how did you start doing what you're doing, and what exactly like are you? Like, what exactly are you doing right now?
Yeah. So, I started making music when I was 5. I was playing the piano. So from there, I went to DJing. After DJing, I did producing, managing, and then now I got the studio. So it was pretty much like a climb to this point. And then with these guys, they're the like new signees of a coming record label. So
So you learned like each different discipline of like recording, managing, engineering, or like
Exactly.
making beats, producing, and being an artist and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Do you
So-
feel like all of that kind of gave you like good knowledge to know exactly what's going on everywhere?
Yeah, exactly. So just like you said, I have I know all the disciplines. I'm interdisciplinary. So it just makes like the next generation easier to come fuck with me because that's what they on. You know what I'm saying? So like it's easier for me to like, you know, get out there and do my thing because, you know, like I'm an autonomous artist. Like I could just be in the studio by myself,
Right.
just make a track, even do the graphic design, everything, so video, whatever. So I feel like the next wave of artists is just like that. So
Okay, so what specific lane of those did you really want to do, and then which specific lane of those just came to you naturally, like just easy, like you were just succeeding in it without even trying?
So DJing was like what I wanted to do, and I was doing that and succeeding without even trying. And then the beats is what is kind of like I had to like buckle down and like become like a scientist with, and like, you know, like actually learn like music theory and all of that, and, you know, make it to be cohesive. So, but that, like, with making beats, it's like a constant evolution. You're always learning something new. So
Yeah.
even when I'm in the studio with them, every single time I'm learning something new from them, and vice versa.
Yeah, your style like changes over time too with the times and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Because music moves so fast nowadays.
Yeah. I love it, bro. I love it. People hate on it and stuff like that, but I like how fast it's moving. I like new sounds. I like experimental music. I feel like we in the golden ages right now, like, of music.
I think right now there's a lot of new music being like made. I feel like a lot of people are trying a lot of new different sounds.
Exactly.
Are there any artists that you guys are listening to that you're like, oh shit, like this is crazy? Who is this person? Like, how come? Like, what? Like a specific scene, I guess, or a specific sound you guys are like inspired by?
Oh man, there's just so many, but like I'm gonna say Florida sound. So like
Right.
I'm fucking with like Lil Tyler.
That's Lil Tyler is fire, but
Yeah.
does North Florida and South Florida have a different sound?
Yeah, it does have a different sound, but for right now, like the sound is kind of like meshing. But like yeah, I'm from South Florida, so like North Florida got more like I don't know what to say, like more slang to it, whereas South Florida got like more bang to it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
shout out. I like Kodak a lot. Kodak's from Broward County,
yeah,
right?
I was gonna say that next. Kodak. Yeah.
Shout out Kodak. And then also, I think it's crazy because I feel like for Miami in particular, I can't like. There's been a lot of good artists out there, but I can't remember a particular like Miami like sound. Because when I think of Miami, I think of like DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, just kind of like champion music. It's just kind of like it just sounds like you're winning all the time, you know? Like all you want to do is win. Like
that was a time, I think, like more recently, kind of like the scene that I came up in, like 2015, 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
SoundCloud. So we got X.
Yeah, that was
Ski
a whole
Mask.
movement. That was crazy.
Ski Mask and Pump, Smoke Perp, Ronnie J,
Fat Nick, Puya.
Nick, Puya, Tankhead, everybody.
Too many to remember.
Yeah, shout out Johnny OZ, feel me, members only, like all that. Yeah, definitely.
Man, that was such a crazy time, and I feel like it's crazy because now the Florida sound has changed so much. It sounds a little bit more, because that was so aggressive back in the day.
Right, so that was performance music.
Yeah.
That was like mosh music.
And then now it's more like chill, like just swagged out, you know? You can write it. It's like late night music.
Exactly.
Feel like this shit, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's more playful now. But yeah, that was the foundation, that like the rage music was the foundation of everything.
Right. Awesome. And then also with the managing, I wanted to ask you too, do you feel like do you get a sense of, obviously you must to some extent because you're doing it, but how much gratification do you get from putting like the knowledge that you learn into like, you know, younger guys like them, just to kind of help them avoid the obstacles that you had to go through?
Exactly, man. Yeah, so that's a great question, and I get so much joy just from being able to like see that stuff that I learned, like they like pick up on really quickly, or like they be like just watching, like they watch how I move, like we go out, we hit the streets, we like, you know, do events, we like, you know, we here, there, and everywhere. So just them like seeing how I move in certain situations and things that I do, like studio etiquette or whatever, you know, business wise, just seeing them pick up on it, and it just, you know, it makes me feel good, because it's just like, you know, like I know that, you know, future's in good hands and all that. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for you guys, I guess I would say what's a valuable lesson that I guess like Rick has taught you that after you're like, you know what, this is something that happened to me and I learned from it because Rick told me like how to get through this, and like now I'm not gonna go through this again. Like a lesson that you just stuck in your head.
Go ahead.
To me, I feel like talk to everybody and like know how to just put yourself out there. Like
That's a good one.
don't be scared to like really just yo, I'm me. I do this and that. Like, boom, boom, boom.
You never know who you're talking
Yeah,
to.
yeah, exactly.
Never know who you're talking
That's the
to.
exact point. Like, you just never know.
Stay hungry, bro. Like, just stay hungry.
Fire.
Don't lose motivation. Just keep going. Keep seeing like what the fuck you want to do with this life and shit. You feel me? Like whatever you want to do in this life, you gotta keep just working for it. It'll pay off.
That's dope. I'm excited. Oh, go ahead.
Amen.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see you guys succeed. And then for you, Rick, I guess I would say, like, did you have a mentor when you were coming up? Like, did you have?
I had tons of mentors, bro. Dizzy, I got Dizzy Cleanface. He's from Miami. He manages Shensia. She's a reggae artist, and he also manages like Russian and a couple different artists. And I had him. I had Derek Oles, he's Lil Wayne's engineer. I had Baines, who is Young Thug's engineer.
Oh, Baines. He comes to the studio I used to work at a lot. He like does like little classes there. He's pretty cool. Yeah.
So Baines, shout out to Baines, like and a number of tons of other people who like, you know, aren't big names but yet still gave me game where I was able to even be here in this moment, because you know, like I ain't know not one person in California, bro. Like not one person, bro. I came over here just on my shit. You feel me? So
how did you make your first friend? Like when you came out here?
So the one person who I figured was like a mover and shaker. He's from Orlando, but he was out here and he was renting a mansion. Yeah. And him and his girl got into an argument while I was staying with them, and then he left the mansion to me. And then I went and recruited, and that was it. So I had the mansion for like 3-4 weeks, and then I turned into a content house, and I got another content house, and then we would just go down the hill and grab whoever, bring them up.
You just posted up at a mansion for 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Where?
Dolo, Bel Air.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It worked out. It was kind of like dramatic how it all went down, because like, you feel me, like I don't think that his girl wanted me there or whatever, you feel me, but they had a big old mansion. There was just two of them.
Did you do any crazy parties?
Yeah. Wow. Tons of.
Did you break anything?
No, we didn't break nothing.
That's fire. That's good.
Yeah, but we, you know, with the crazy parties, we always clean up though.
That's good, bro. As long as you clean up, to be honest, you know, if you could throw a rager and then clean up,
we always clean up though. In the morning time, we get shit straight. So yeah, so that was like the foundation of it. Like I just chilled, and I was like, hey, like I turned each room into a studio, and I was like, you make music. I was just posted up in Hollywood. Like you make music, and then that was it. And so most of my friends came from just us being in the studio for like 2-3 weeks at a time.
Right. And then also that's pretty cool because you have your own studio, correct?
Yes.
So do you feel like having learned all those avenues, it just makes your studio business just easier to operate because you kind of already understand the process of how it works, like what you're doing, and like do you feel like it gives you like a better view of everything? Yeah,
it gives me a better view because just being on both sides of being on the business side and the music side, so I'm able to like, you know, mesh it, and I could speak to the artists, and I could speak to people from the labels to tell them about my artists at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, I'm just a good like crossroad from the streets to the industry.
Fire. And then for someone who wants to start their own studio, what would you say are like the top 5 essential things that you need to start? Like no extra stuff, just to start recording and start getting people in to get paid.
Equipment wise?
Just equipment, just like
you just gonna need a decent mic, you know, a Neumann is always good, a Rode, a decent interface. So you want to get an Apollo. If you can't get the Apollo SSL 2 is always good. You know, speakers, the Yamahas, I don't know, I think HS1 or something like that. Those are really good ones. You could even go with the Emma Audio, the B whatever's like B5s or something like that. But just, you know, you're gonna need like, I don't know, if you want to start at the crib, you're gonna need like a good $1,000-$2,000 if you want.
Nah, hell nah. Bro, you get an AT 2025, that shit $100. Like $100. And what's that red thing? What's that red box?
The Focusrite.
Focusrite.
The Focusrite is good.
Start with 200.
It's true.
I like the Focusrite.
Yeah, it's true. I was skipping steps, but yeah, if you really want to get started, yeah, like they said, you can get like $200-$300. Like the Focusrite is like $50-$80, and then you get a good mic for like $100. But
yeah, you could get a good mic. Honestly, a lot of good mics. A lot of mics are really good now, and you can just EQ everything out.
It's the truth. truth. It's the truth. I got a snowball mic right now, like that I just do like reference vocals at the crib. That shit sound good. Like shit was like $20 mic. Like,
that's crazy.
You know, but like, you know, but we got all the mics at the studio though. But that, the equipment, and just getting a good business plan of how you want to go about getting your clients, like, and what you're willing to allow to go on in the studio, because, you know, dealing with artists is a thing. So you're gonna want to like set boundaries ahead of time, so you don't run into no issues with somebody who was like, you know, who's gonna press the button, because then you can be like, you ain't say nothing about this before. Like, you ain't tell us we couldn't do this. Yeah. So that's like the number one thing to just avoid, because then, you know, people like the vibe of studios. That's why they go to studios. So it's not so much like, oh, like I got the biggest, baddest studio. People like the vibe. So make sure the vibe is right.
How do you feel like you can get your studio out there more? What did you do to kind of push your, especially not being from out here? Yeah, it could be, you know, because the scene is probably like a little different. So
it's very
how
different.
It operates a little, probably, you know.
Yeah. So just being outside, bro, was my number one thing, and being the walking billboard for the studio. And then after that, I just started I was already in the community. I was in Vermont, Washington. So once I got there, as you know, it's like a heavy like gang area, whatever. Like, so like when I was there, you know, I'm sticking out like a sore thumb, but everybody fucked with me because they already knew I was doing music. Right. So they kind of like held me down and stuff like that. And they started sending me people from the sets and stuff like that. And it just was like, it was a beautiful thing, bro, just to see like just people from different areas come in the studio. They respect the studio so much that they're just here to make music. Right. So that was like, you know, kind of like me getting like put on, so to speak, like, you know, just being able to have a space for people to come and just leave everything outside, and we made music all night. And then that just kept, the word just kept on passing around, like from this person to that person and that person, and you know, just even people be on the gram like, oh, I'm over here, people like, where the fuck you at, like, oh, we about to pull up, you know what I'm saying? So like word of mouth is the only reason why I'm here today, bro. Like everything I do is off word of mouth. That's fire.
That's like the best kind of publicity and marketing.
Exactly.
Honestly, because every time you hear someone say something to put you on, it's like more credible than if you see like an ad.
Exactly. Like yeah. I you know, I don't do much like ads and marketing. Like I do marketing, but like I don't force it on people, bro. Like I let people just do the talking so that they can, like, you know, like the word can like be authentic, like, you know.
Fire. Awesome. Is there anything that you want to like speak about? I guess any new projects you're working on, anything that you want to put out there?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, so right now I got a single out with Dre God. He's one of the producers from the studio, and it's called 5150. So that one's going crazy right now. I got a new album coming out soon, Hitman for Hire. I just dropped my recent project in May. It was called Yeah, I Made the Beat Too. 11 tracks.
That's fire. That's a good name for it.
Yeah, exactly, because I made the beat too. So that was that one. And so I'm about to drop my next project, and then following is going to be their project. So then they're going to have a joint project, and they're going to have 2 solo projects. And yeah, and that's that. And then I also do beat tapes under Darkhorse to God. So that's like my like alter ego or whatever, but like my producer ego. And I just been doing like beat tapes for the past 2 years. I got like 300 beats out on SoundCloud and Apple Music and Spotify, YouTube, everything.
How's that? Because it's when you're just making beats, obviously you don't need to record anything over them because it's just beats. Yeah. Do you feel like the demand from artists looking for beats, is it to listen to the beat, or is it to use it as like to rap over?
It's both.
It's both. So, it's just whatever you want to use it for.
Yeah, because we're producer artists, so that's what pretty much all of us are. Right. So like we're like 100%ers. So like, you know, even if we put the song out, if Rihanna hit us up and be like, she wants the song, we finna take it down and we're gonna give it to her.
That's sick.
Because we own the music.
Do you feel like the demand for artists looking for beats, like what do you get more traffic on?
It's beats. Beats is the traction. So just because people like vibing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be able to get somebody on some rap shit because people just like, you know, everybody's everybody's a critic. So, but if you're doing beats and sounds, it's a lot easier to get like in the door in a lot of places, and even in different studios. Like, you know, getting into a room saying, "Oh, I'm a rapper," people probably like be like, "Oh, we got like 30 of them in here already."
Yeah.
But if you be like, "I'm a producer, I'm an engineer," they don't have 30 of them in that room already. You know what I'm saying? They need you. So that's always been my way in, is the beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just off the beat tapes alone, I'm doing 500,000 streams right now.
Wow.
Yeah, in the past 2 years. So I'm gonna replicate that same process for them and all of our endeavors.
That's fire, bro. That's really cool, because I feel like the art of producing is cool when you're an artist that knows how to do everything, because then it's less money.
Yeah,
Just, you know,
it's all in house.
yeah, it's all in house.
And we don't have to deal with no bullshit like paperwork and stuff like that. All the people that made the song is sitting in the room.
Or like if you lose a file, like, you know, it's your fault. Like, you can't get mad at anybody.
Exactly.
Like,
It's all of us in the room. That the same people on the song is right here. Like, we didn't get like loops from some guy in Germany or something like that. And no disrespect to niggas that be doing that, but we're not doing that. So, you know,
I mean, that's kind of like the way the industry does it. I mean,
that's the way the industry. I understand.
They always like do it like that, but it'd be cool if people could be more, I guess, original with their stuff, and
and collaborative. And like, I think as listeners, everybody can tell when the people weren't in the room together making the song. Like, you know what I'm saying?
To be honest,
you know, everybody could tell the energy is not the same. Like, you could tell if someone emailed this track to such and such. Like, you can tell when someone emailed the track to Drake and he just was never in the room and he just did the feature. So we trying to like kind of like kill all that, and we all in the room, and you getting the vibe. Like, even if niggas is smoking, whatever niggas is doing in the room, you gonna get that vibe, because, you know, even if we was up all night 12 hours and then we just only spent an hour recording, you're gonna get that whole energy from the night on the track.
Let's go. Fire. Do you guys have any performances coming up? Anything you guys are gonna do live in person, or are you guys still working to organize something like that?
Yeah, we're still working to organize that. A tour is coming.
Fire.
Yeah, we'll do like a tour just from the studio, like all the artists that be coming to the studio. Right now we just like catalog building, so we just making sure that we get like enough music out there. So you know, the goal for all the guys is 100 songs, so that's like a starting point.
Yeah.
So we get that going, and then, you know, we let the fans decide like where they want to see us, what they want to see us do, what music they want to hear, and we just gonna take it from there. But like, we moving fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we do.
Super sick. Fire. Awesome. Well, man, it's been a really good time. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. Do you guys have any like closing words you want to let, you know, the audience know? Anything, you know, you guys could each go one at a time.
Yeah, I'll let them boys go first. Go ahead.
This is my first interview.
Fire. Welcome, bro.
Tight shit. I mean,
welcome to the
Instagram dirty awesome.
the house.
Shit, tight shit.
Shout out my nana, bro. Shout out my motherfucking nana. Niggas stop playing.
Hey.
My Instagram, YungCapra. Young Capra.
Speak on.
I'm an alien. Yeah, that's all I have to fucking say. Free Dede. Yeah, tight shit.
Alien from Maryland was fucking.
And I'm from Maryland. Fuck out of here. Tight shit.
Awesome, bro. And
Yes,
then Rick,
sir.
anything
Yes,
you want
sir.
to
Yes,
say?
sir. Thank y'all for having me, bro.
Absolutely,
Kenny,
bro.
It's been very, very real,
Man,
bro.
thank you.
For everything, bro. 1111 Studios. I go check that out. You
Yes,
feel
sir.
me? YungRickFoxx, Darkhorse to God. You feel me? We out.
Fire. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was Mad Deep, and see y'all later.
Yes, sir.